Yeah, hope it visible, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we had discussed yesterday, right, regarding the easier structure, right? The same way I will be explaining in detail on this. So how many layers will be there in ECS, and I will iterate the yesterday few of the concepts as well. Okay, and let me first architect this one. So usually what we will have a base layer, right? So yesterday as we discussed, we will be have a base layer, and on top of it we will be having a another uh, you know these all these things, right? Okay, so organization level and framework, and we will be having the implementation as well. Okay, so let me draw. Okay, so this is the base layer, we can say, and and this would be the organization level. And on top of it we will be having a division layer. And on top of it we will be having a unit layer. And on top of it we will be having a implementation layer. So this is the topmost which we had discussed yesterday. Okay, so whatever the rules in Pega, right? So that will build on this layer. Okay, so if we want to build any application, right? So first we need to in the Pega Personal Edition. Okay, so after this session, we will be sending you the Personal Edition downloadable links. Okay, so with that you can able to download the this Personal Edition for free, and as well as we will be also sending the guide uh, how to navigate and how to download the Pega Person Edition of 8.6 or 8.7. Okay, so with that you come to know about how to download, and you will practice among yourselves as well. Okay, and you come to know about you will be seeing all these layouts in the Pega Person Edition as well. Okay, so when you do that download, right? So you will be you need to enter the privilege of the admin, where we need to log in with the admin at administrator at pega.com. Okay, so after you install after you enter your passwords, right? So you will be having a base layer, so which I will show right now. Okay, so this will be called as a base layer. So base layer is nothing but what we can say a pega platform. Okay, we can say Pega platform, where we need to build our application on Pega platform. Okay, so already some of the layers has been built. Okay, so why? Because as we iterated that Pega is an automation BPM tool, right? So Pega already created a platform. On top of it we need to create our layers. Means Pega platform, that is nothing but base layer, at the rate of base layer has been created. Okay, so when we log in with the admin credentials, right, the base layer has been created already. Okay, so on top of it we need to create an organization level. Okay, for suppose if we want to build any sort of ICICI or else Bank of America, like we have, right, let it say Bank of America. Okay, so if you want to develop this Bank of America, right, so you need to build an application with the help of base layer. Okay, so you need to like this one. So this would be the first floor, this will be the ground floor. Okay, so ground floor or else base layer has been designed by Pega. Okay, already. Just you need to create an application on the base layer, on top of the base layer. That is nothing but on the first layer. Okay, so I will navigate you to onto the Pega, this one. Now you will get to know all these things. So I am logging off and I will show you once again. Okay, so this is the Pega platform. Okay, so this is nothing but what admin credential. No need to worry, everything is has been documented. Okay, so you will be getting an email by today EOD. Okay, so with that you can able to download the Pega Personal Edition. Okay, so I'm logging with this credential called administrator at pega.com and the password would be install. Okay, and I am logging in. So this is nothing but a Pega application. So I'm logging in. So the beauty of this Pega application, right? So this is nothing but a person edition. So person edition nothing but for practice purpose, right? For student purpose, right? So whatever we are seeing, right? The same features will be seeing in the enterprise edition as well. Enterprise nothing but what we what we will work on the real time. Okay, so most probably 99.99% there would be same features. Okay, everything would be same. Okay, so there would be a no change at all. Okay, so whatever we see, whatever we feel, whatever we create in this on this person edition, so all these features and all these rules operations will all it will same as with the enterprise edition. So okay, so that's why we need to make a sure that we will be in perfect with the person edition so that we can have a hands-on on real time. Okay, yes, so this is the Pega application, Pega platform. Okay, so these are nothing but what we can say header, right? On the header we can have this one logo. Okay, this one logo. Okay, so what I'm saying, try to uh, try to listen carefully. Why? Because I will be using few terms, so few technical terms I can say. Okay, right, if you are confusing or else if I'm going fast, right, so try to interrupt me so that I can be a switch to you. Okay, so this is nothing but a logo. Okay, so where we can design our logo as well, custom logo as well, as we have reached to the Pega platform, right? So this is nothing but a Pega logo we can say, and we'll be having a studios. Okay, so in detail tomorrow or else in next coming days, before creating an application, okay, I will be saying and I will be navigating to each and every studio. Okay, so what is the importance of Dev Studio and who can work on it. Okay, so as we know that we will be having a many type of certifications level in the Pega in order to work on the Pega platform, right? In order to work as a Pega developer, we need a few criteria like CSA level, CSSA level, okay, and we'll be having a LSA level. Okay, now these three are the prerequisites, okay, to enter or else to work as a associate, senior associate, and I can say lead kind of thing. Okay, so earlier we used to have a CPDC mandatory in order to get a LSA certificate. Okay, LSA certification. Okay, so right now it's an optional case. Okay, so that's why we'll be having a three mandatory prerequisites. Okay, so one would be the CSA. CSA stands for what? Certified System Architect, and CSS Senior System Architect. Okay, and LSA nothing but Lead System Architect. Okay, yes. Now we will be having a three certifications, right? So based on the layers, based on the studio level, uh, so CSA would be working on so and so, CWSA working on the so and so studios, okay, and LSA would be working on so and so studios. Will be go through each and every studio in detail in the next coming classes. Okay, so what we will see in the Dev Studio, what happens if we enter into, if we navigate into the App Studio. So what are the features we will available in the App Studio and what need to be action done, all these things in admin studio, and we'll be having a prediction studio as well. We have a beautiful class over the next coming days. Okay, in detail you will be getting all the details. So this is the important and interview questions, okay, for the basic level to senior level. Okay, so one of my friends, he has attended the interview, and he has got at least 2 to 3 questions on this Pega platform. Okay, so from basic level to senior level, right? They will ask these type of questions. Okay. So that's why we are concentrating more on the interview questionnaires and as well as the this one CSA to CSSA curriculum as well. Okay, so no need to worry, we will explain in detail. Okay, for now just leave as is. Okay, so there is the studios level. Right now we are in the Dev Studio. Dev is nothing but developer studio where we need to create, where we need to work on this Pega platform. That's why we are in developer studio. Okay, and below and on the right side we will be having all these things: overview, definition, okay, and a new application, switch workflow. Okay, so no need to worry, I will explain in detail on each and every option. What happens if we click, what is DMS sample, what is Pega platform, okay, what is switched workflow, everything, each and every term I will explain in detail in coming classes. These are the most important questions, but it's good to know about all these things. What happens in create view, all these things, see here I will be explaining in detail. Okay, so if you want to search anything, right, you can very well do from here. Okay, like for suppose if I uh, activity, for suppose if I do click on, right, you can have a filter level as well. See here a wizard will be open, such a wizard will be open, so where you can search over here. See, this is type, name applies to, and here see rules and data, help topics. You can filter with these as well, name, okay, all content, like this, my current application or all applications, so like this. Okay, so this is nothing but a simple explorer, we can say, search explorer. Okay, and these are nothing but checked in or checked out rules. Okay, so for now you don't understand this one. In coming classes we will be explaining in detail. Okay, so for now it's good to go. This is nothing but a header part, and these are nothing but, we can say, developer options, where if we have any troubleshoot, or if we have any issues with the development, right, you can you can navigate with the all these things, like issues, tracer, clipboard, and live UI, live data. Okay, all these things. So these are nothing but developer options which you can perform and which you can debug the issues. Okay, on the left side we'll be having a, we can say, search explorer. Okay, explorer we can say. Okay, so on the explorer, right, let's come one on one. So this is nothing but a recent nothing but whatever the tabs or whatever the rules you have opened recently, right, so that will be fetching here. See here. Okay, this is a recent, is a generic term, no need to explain in detail. And next, coming to the case type. Okay, so in coming classes I will be explaining and I will be creating a case type for you as well. So okay, so if we create any case type, right, so that will be fetching over here. Okay, for now just remember that whatever we create the case type, right, it will visible over here. Okay, so right now there are no cases on the, however we are logged in with admin studio, right, so that's why it is 0, null. And this is nothing but data types. Okay, see here, data types. So data, For now, you remember that data is nothing but what? Something, what information, something it stores. Okay. The same thing you need to just remember when I say about this topic called data types. Okay. For now, it's good to go. And next we'll be having a app explorer where you can explore the apps, whatever we have designed the apps, right? Like we will be having a framework application, we will be having an implementation application, like we have seen over here, right? See here, implementation application, and we'll be having a all these things, right? Framework application, all the things we will be seeing over here. Okay, and whatever the classes we can see, everything we will be seeing. Okay, and in the records, see here, each and every tab, right? Each and every drop down, we will be having all these things. Okay, decision, when condition will be there, and everything will be there. So this is for navigation purpose. Okay, so no need to confuse. However, you don't understand right now at this stage. Why? Because this is the third class itself, right? So just listen. That's it. Okay, and in the coming classes, we will be knowing more in detail. And these are nothing but favorites. So if you favorite any rule, right? So that will fetch over here. That's it. Okay, so there is nothing but explorer bar where you can explore the things, explore the rules. Okay, now I am using the term called rule. Okay, so in PRPC, PRPC is nothing but, see, another one term. PRPC is nothing but Pega rules. P means Pega. Pega is a brand. Okay, so Pega is a company name. We can say Pegasus. Okay, Pega name. Pega is a brand name. Okay, company name. So Pega rules and process commander. We need to say PRPC, right? Process commander. Okay. So everything we create, right? Whatever we create and whatever we do operation, we need to say it as a rule. Okay. So that's why it is said to be called as PRPC. This is nothing but a PRPC. PRPC is nothing but Pega rule process commander. Okay. I'm writing over here. It's nothing but PRPC. Pega rules. Pega is nothing but a company name or a brand name, we can say. Okay. This is nothing but rules. Whatever we create, right? Whatever we create, it is nothing but called as a rules. Okay. And process commander. Okay. So that's why it is called a PRPC. And this is nothing but a body, we can say, where you can see here. If I click on any, right, so it will be opening like this, right? So whatever you need to perform and whatever you need to develop, right, so in this you can very well do this. Okay, so this is another but marketing kind of thing where you can have the welcome to Pega and all these things built on a built application like this is for marketing. You can very well do that. Okay, now I have a question for you. Okay, just for information. For suppose, let me explain in detail on this one. Later on, I will jump into the later part.